my sister had printed out years ago during a surgery that I was recovering from. So, I hope that I can relax, calm, give some peace to all of you, motivation and positivity, with a lot of sarcastic jokes or corny jokes. Still in all, this is my introductory video. So, let's chat. Now, I am from New York, one of 6 children. I am the middle child. The cool thing about middle children is we tend to balance life during the hardest part of everyone else's life. Some figure, how do we keep it all together? Well, it's the experiences that we see through others, what we don't want in our life, or what we don't necessarily need. My mother is from Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico, and my father is from Cuernavaca, Morelos, Mexico. So safe to say I have the best of 2 worlds. Well, that was 4, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, my mom is no longer on this planet. She went to be with Christ 5 years ago. My dad lives with me, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because that's the Mexican way. So, let's take a look at these while I tell you guys more facts about me. Now, one thing is for certain. Life is better with friends. Especially if you have friends that still dream, are attaining a dream, or working hard on a dream, or in the process of being a part of a dream. Goal setters. You name it. Those are the people that you should stay surrounded by. Because they are the ones who do the work. Another fact about me is I love animals and nature. I do apologize for the train. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I live within one of the 5 boroughs. So sorry guys, but hopefully we'll have some peace and quiet in the next 4 seconds. As I said, I am an animal person. Always have been. Always been surrounded by different exotic birds. Mostly parakeets, but their colors nonetheless are always a little exotic. I am a cat mom. I have 2, a girl and a boy. I have the boy here with me in the bedroom. His name is Archer, but we all call him King Archer. And Hazel, or as we like to call her, Princess Hazel. So every now and then you guys will probably hear a meow. I hope you guys don't mind. I also have a bearded dragon. And I also have a angelfish and 1 zebra finch. also enjoy sports. There is one sport that I, in the past and very soon, will be a part of. But in general, I actually watch and enjoy sports with the fellas. If it's not the NFL, it's Mexican soccer or European soccer, baseball, basketball. Not much of a tennis person. Hockey, definitely hockey. Boxing, thanks to my grandfather, my maternal grandfather. Meditation is so important. I actually got a henna tattoo done a year ago. I really wasn't pleased with the design that I had or the amount of money I paid for. But it only takes one time for me to learn something. So, I am not a big fan of yoga, but I am a bit more active these days than I have been in my entire life. So, the only time I actually do any yoga is if my body says, you know what, take a time out. So, sometimes yoga does help. I am not a big fan of these. It's a little too much detail, although for you, probably isn't. And that's okay. We all have different tastes in life. So some more about me. I love to shop at Hot Topic, whether the store or the online store. I do enjoy food, but there are specific places that I would eat, simply because not every place that is within the neighborhood or within the area or outside of the area have healthy food. So healthy options are a little bit limited, but you gotta make the best you can with it. I'm not sure exactly why this looks like an ink block to me, but it does. But that's okay. It's really pretty. Eventually I'm gonna color one of these. Maybe tonight, maybe not, I don't know. So, not a big fan, but this is cute. An elephant. Now these actually remind me of the Indian weddings that I used to see in a different borough. How they would just decorate the elephants. And it actually did. I never knew that it was actually legal in certain areas of New York, but there was this one family from India that they literally, I don't know how they did it, but they actually had an elephant at a wedding where they placed their daughter and son-in-law sitting on top of the elephant, as beautifully decorated as you see this one, with flowers and some sort of robe, as I like to call it. But yeah, definitely. I've been to my local zoo and I haven't seen an elephant there before. But then again, it's still cold, so they don't have them out yet. On my spare time, I like to read and do some puzzles, mostly word puzzles. I don't really like to drive. I used to, but if you live in New York City, you know exactly what I mean. And it's never really in the city. It's usually outside of the city. that spoils a little bit. But definitely, wrestling is my favorite sport, or sports entertainment, however you want to take it. This actually looks like Thanksgiving, or for me, like have a peacock. I don't know. Wow. Okay, usually motorcycles don't pass by here at this time. But hey, now I understand why most people do videos in the evening or the late evening hours. This is actually pretty. This I can actually do. But my eyes haven't really picked out something that pops for me to color for you guys. Friday. Every day is Friday. I would actually do this. I definitely will do this. Not to color tonight, but definitely I will. I would have done this. Now, here is something else about me. I don't like liars. I cannot stomach them. I never understood why. You know, there's some people where you know you can tolerate, but I simply cannot tolerate liars. I am a very honest person. My whole thing is to be as brutally honest as I can be to pretty much anyone. And it's not with prejudice, it's mostly with the very same words that I hear people say of themselves or things that should be done. Oh, another elephant. This one is actually probably a hippie elephant. Got the tusks. It's drunk. Oops. Flowers. Looks like a little bit like an Easter egg. We're close to Easter. I am Catholic, but I'm not one of those ordained Catholics where I go to church every day. I do believe in higher power. I do believe in one God and one King. I don't read the Bible every day, but it doesn't mean that I don't pick it up and read. I am actually doing Lent this year, so what I gave up was rice, bread, pasta, lots of soda, and it's beneficial. I don't really eat red meat, so on occasion, on a very special occasion, I would literally go to an Outback Steakhouse, give me the biggest steak they have, with veggies on the side, and some mashed potatoes, with a nice Patron and cranberry juice on the rocks, with salt on the rim and 2 lemon wedges. Pardon me, but that would be my ideal celebratory dinner. Now ask me what it is that I can actually handle. Now, when I first saw this, I literally saw it upside down. And to me, this looked like a crab. You can see the eyes, and the nose, the little mouth, and the little claws. This looked like a wing, and this here looked like a snake. Again, when I first saw this, I thought it was the most weirdest ink blot I've ever seen. But it's actually a bull. And that is my sign, my zodiac sign. I am a Taurus. Am I stubborn? Absolutely. I won't even lie about that. Am I a jealous type? No. Never been. I don't waste energy like that. Am I persistent? Golly, yes. there's also another fact about Taurus that's not truly me. Materialistic. I kid you not. I am not a materialistic person. And I probably won't ever be materialistic. There's a difference between necessities and being materialistic. So here's a grand example of the one thing that I cannot ever touch. And it's not that I have a fear of it. It's just the misuse of it. Because it should only be a necessity for only necessary purposes, not for luxury. But I cannot smell, look, feel, or even hold a dollar bill. Any bill, doesn't matter what kind of bill it is. I simply do not like the smell of money. I don't like the hold of it. I don't like the feel of it. But I do love earning it. Gotta apologize for the trains, guys. Sorry. But as a Taurus, I literally do budget. I literally can live with just a little bit of money. I don't need a lot of it. So, whatever is being donated, let's say for example, if I was to set up any kind of way for you guys to send any type of donation, it'll always go back to this channel. So the content can be a lot more, well, you know, a little more. I remember I tried doing this and I couldn't because it's way too much. I'm not saying that I'm limited, but I always leave things like this on days that I'm not mentally myself or needing some mental distraction. Take another sip of my water, sorry. Again, this is way too much. I don't know, maybe because I like things that's simple. Like I'm a very, very simple person. But I'm also the type of person that you need to be specific about. For example, if you tell me that you want something done small, like a party, you have to be very specific because I can actually make a party as small as a bathroom. I'm not kidding. I am married. So, I've been married for a while. And I remember this conversation I had with my husband. He did not want to have a big wedding. He wanted to have a small wedding where it would just be me, him, and some family, like my sister and one of my brothers. Well, one of the brothers I adopted as a brother. And the person marrying us, which is the officiant. Takes my brain a little while to get the names and the words right. So I said, okay, we will have a small wedding. Now, I'm gonna tell you how small this wedding was. We went to the local courthouse and we started looking around, and he asked me, where's the chapel? I said, it's right there in the corner. When he looked in, he was very irritated and annoyed, but mostly upset about himself. For about 2 days, he just kept looking at me and he said, when I said I wanted a small wedding, I didn't mean that small. So I looked at him and I said, you have to be very specific with me, because I am the type of person that whatever it is you ask for, you're gonna get it. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean be specific. Again, this is way too much. So the day we got married, it was myself, my husband, the officiant, my sister, a gentleman that she was dating at the time, and my adopted brother. Well, screw it, he's more my brother than my own brothers. And he just looked at me throughout the mini ceremony. He said, I love you, but now I know how to be a little bit more descriptive of what it is I need from you. Because he said the last thing I want for you to do is for me to ask you to go car shopping and you're gonna end up getting one of those little cars that just have, that's a two-seater with no trunk. This is pretty cute. This is god off. This is way too much. So, I am a Yankee fan. So boo to all you Mets fans. I am a New York Giants and Jets and Buffalo Bills fan. That's okay. I don't like wearing heels. They hurt my feet. It doesn't matter what type of heel, what kind of make it is. I believe I was not meant to be born to walk on heels. I always fall flat on my face. Never changes. Okay. This, however, to me looked like an ink blot. I mean, how could it not? This looks like hair and makeup and some blush and her eyes, her hair. Although I know it's not, because she's very beautiful. Now, I'm not saying that I would do ink blots, but if it helps, I'll do some ink blots one day. Now, I don't know if I've went from whispering to soft-spoken, but I'm not perfect, so whichever you feel is more comfortable for you, let me know in the comments below. And if there's anything that I believe that will help you relax, I'll put it in the description box. Other than ASMR, because sometimes, for example, if you ever go to Bed Bath & Beyond and there's a massage chair, put on some ASMR. Sit there for the 15 or 20 minutes the massage chair is worth. And I guarantee you will actually come out feeling rejuvenated. Okay, so the next pieces of paper, I know they're not crossword puzzles, I'm sorry. They are word puzzles, and that is another hobby of mine. Diamond paintings, crossword puzzles, coloring books. I have no problems doing any of that. Definitely, without question, I will do some unboxing videos. There won't be makeup ones because I don't really put much makeup on. But I do have some stuff that you could put on your face, like moisturizers and different creams and hair products, you know, girl stuff. So I think we're gonna stop here, and I do apologize for any of my primos or primas that may or may not be related to me. But if any of you know how Mexicanos are, we have a load of kids. And I'm actually, in some way, I'm glad I don't have like 12 of them. That's what I got cousins for. So, always knew that when I started this video, I wasn't going to color. But eventually one day I will. So, before we get into this puzzle, these are other puzzles that my sister had given me. Again, she wanted to make sure that my cognitive mind was set. She wanted to make sure that I was still a little more, as she calls, operational while I was laying in bed. I'll always be forever grateful for my sister. I kid you not. She's the only sibling I actually get along with. There's always one, right? So, I am going to share a little piece of advice with all of you that my maternal grandfather once told me. Be prepared for a world that is not prepared for you. What he basically said was, always stay ready. You never know what this world surprises you with. And we've already been through we've been through a lot. We are resilient. We are strong. And we are most definitely blessed. Especially you. You. Because you're still here with us. Now, I'm not going to get all righteous. It's okay. This says creatividad, which means creativity. And these are Spanish words. These are actually probably some doubles. Yeah, definitely doubles. Okay. So, I am actually going to take one clear pencil out. Just for some fun, a little bit of sound. Yes, I do have tattoos. I have several. So, this actually is my birthday. Don't know if you guys can see that. But it's coming up soon. I'm grateful. And I never shy about my age, so if you actually read it right, then yeah. See that? This actually was from the Bible. 40 days and 40 nights on the ark. Where Moses, is it Moses? My gosh, I'm sorry. Noah. It's Noah. I do apologize for my Catholic family members out there. When Noah, I believe, sent the dove to find earth, at least a little piece of land. So instead of putting the dove in white, I put it in blue. Because blue is my mom's favorite color. My mom is no longer with me anymore. But nonetheless, my dad is. For as long as I have him, I have her. Because stories and memories, for as long as you have that, they're still alive in your life. Okay. We are going to use and I love this. I love how Crayola, see if I can focus. I love how Crayola designed their pencils. It says black, negro, noir. I believe this is French. This is Spanish, English. This is an awesome idea. You know, I've always said that for anyone who travels in a Spanish-speaking country, be very courteous in learning a new language. Because when they come to our country, I hear so many people say they should know our language. Out of respect, you visit their country, they talk and speak English to you. So it'd be nice to speak to them, in their native language. It also helps build good communication skills and a little bit more respect for different nationalities. Otherwise, why do we go to these beautiful places? Okay, so we are going to do the puzzle that says Mexico. And the words Acapulco, Aztec, Calakmul, Day of the Dead, deserts, Guadalajara, golf, Hidalgo, Maya, Mexico City, mountains, Oaxaca, Pacific, painters, Palenque, Peso, pyramids, Semana Santa, which is what we are in. We are literally getting into Semana Santa, or we're probably already in Semana Santa whenever you see this video. Teotihuaca, Tula, volcanoes, Yucatan. I was going to say volcanes, but the O is in the way. So I'm not going to do this in any particular order. But let's see what we can find. And I hope that the sounds you hear will relax you with this black Crayola pencil. And right now, I will be in silence.